In this video, you will learn what makes Scorpios deep and mystical, and you will learn many of their other personality traits. Hello everyone, this is Simona Rich from Rising Moon Astrology. Scorpio is a fixed water sign which rules the 8th house of astrology. Because of their need to dig deep, Scorpio natives are often interested in mystical subjects such as astrology. They want to understand what makes people tick, what happens after the end of life, what's the purpose of this existence, and similar subjects. They make excellent detectives, psychologists, and astrologers. Kiro springs to mind when I think about mystical Scorpios. He had 3 personal planets in Scorpio in the 10th house. He had a typical Scorpio appearance. Look at those brows, intense eyes, and the nose. Also the lips. He is a perfect Scorpio representative. He was known for his excellent grasp of astrology, numerology, and palmistry. Scorpio natives, or those having a heavy 8th house, are often frequent clients of astrologers. They have an unending hunger for understanding the human nature. They are not afraid of delving deep into the subjects that others are not comfortable with, such as communicating with the spirits of the departed or mystical occult subjects. More unevolved Scorpios will have not necessarily mystical interests, but they might be sexual addicts, or they might be involved in things that are taboo or illegal. They can be attracted to themes that are dark, and this can manifest in various ways. For example, they might be attracted to people who are secretive, mystical, who have a criminal bent. They might gravitate towards darker colors in their personal style or home decor. They might enjoy staying in places that are less accessible to other people because they like their own company and they need much private time to recharge. Scorpios are very intuitive and they seem to be observative, but this is not the same kind of observation that we see in Virgo natives. It's intuition. They are as though told what to pay attention to. Those details that they need just jump out. Unlike Libras, who dislike dirty and hard work, Scorpios don't mind working hard because of these regenerative powers that they have. If they really love their work, they will put their all into it. But if they're in management position, they can be controlling, manipulative, very demanding, and also intimidating to some people. They are good in occupations to do with occult, death, other people's money and resources, research, investigation, things found underground, minerals, oil, and similar earth resources. They can also be excellent at work that uses metal tools, especially sharp tools, so they can make good surgeons. They also do well in jobs requiring much patience. Scorpios can be very useful or dangerous depending on their level of development. I again want to mention Kiro here, who helped many people with his astrology readings, numerology, and palmistry. He helped people avoid dangers. But undeveloped Scorpios can be very vengeful and they can make into their whole purpose in life to avenge those that insulted them or that they hate for some reason. Scorpios are acquisitive and economical. They are not so quick to share their wealth with others. They are sometimes secretive about their money sources. People ruled by malefics, such as Capricorns or Scorpios, can have dark sides to them. Sometimes they are used by the universe to accomplish negative karmic effects. They will still have to suffer for that though. Scorpio represents unmoving water as it's a fixed water sign. But it can either represent ice or dirty, stagnant water. Scorpios indeed can be poisonous to others, especially to fire signs. Fire signs should never mess with Scorpios because water, Scorpio, extinguishes fire. They are very emotional people, but they don't show it on the surface. It's very hard to read a Scorpio. They feel deeply, but the face shows no emotion. Scorpios are driven by emotional energy and they're very ambitious. After all, their motto is I desire. They use their whole emotional energy to achieve their goals. They will not give up until their goals are achieved. They can be very patient in waiting for the right circumstances to act. Since they have Mars as their co-ruler, this manifests as strong willpower. Because of their firm belief in themselves, they can overcome the biggest difficulties. They can be very difficult in the sense that they might think they know best. So in this regard, it could be very difficult to change their minds when they are set to do something. Their diseases are often to do with the reproductive system as well as neck and throat problems. Scorpios can ruin their health by not knowing when to stop when going for their goals. They don't get angry quickly unless Mars is afflicted. If they are the undeveloped type, they will do all to achieve their goals no matter how many victims they leave behind. Their motto would be, the ends justifies the means. They can be ruthless, violent, and cruel. Scorpios always hold secrets which they closely guard. It's the most intensive sign of the whole zodiac. In relationships, they are passionate and possessive. Scorpio women can be very jealous. Undeveloped Scorpios are manipulative, and it comes naturally to them. They are excellent at finding out secrets. They can get secrets out of you through asking the right questions or because of their excellent research abilities. And also sometimes secrets just come to them without them doing anything but just wishing to know something. And that happens because Scorpio rules things that are hidden. It's the 8th house of astrology. They think before they speak, and because of their excellent understanding of human nature, they can destroy through their speech. They can also build others up through the way that they communicate. They use few words to say what they mean. Unlike Libra, Scorpios will be quick to point out if they disagree with something, and they can do it in quite a rude manner. When they meet someone for the first time, they tend to view that person with suspicion and not trust, like some zodiac signs. People need to pass their tests for Scorpios to trust them. And very few people actually make into their closest circle. And they can rise even stronger from difficult circumstances than they were before, because Scorpio also represents Phoenix, the bird that rises from the ashes. An eagle also represents the higher aspect of Scorpio. Scorpios will remain biting creatures of the same class as spiders and ticks unless they give up their harmful qualities and learn to become the tools for the universe to use them. Scorpios tend to experience life-changing events such as near-death experiences which change them as humans. So oftentimes they have many lifetimes in one. They can continually reinvent themselves even in old age because of this regenerative ability. Scorpios are sometimes called extremists. They like and dislike with intensity. There is no middle ground for them, and they will also not respect you if you are lukewarm. In astrology, the sign is considered negative and feminine. Scorpios will find the following countries good to live in: Norway, Morocco, Tunisia, and Palestine. Scorpio colors are brown and maroon. Their gemstone is bloodstone. This gemstone helps to keep them in their element. It promotes endurance, motivation, and courage. It also soothes irritability and clears negative energy. Topaz helps them to be more forgiving, and it's also the stone of truthfulness. It calms the nerves and stabilizes emotions. Their metals are iron and plutonium. Scorpios get along with Cancer and Pisces natives. They also get along with Virgo and Capricorn people. They often attract Taurus natives as partners because Taurus is on the 7th house cusp of Scorpio ascendants. Their union can last a long time because both of them are fixed signs. Click here to watch my playlist of other zodiac signs. See you in the next video.